Bob Wood, National Program Director of the Chum Group, worked with us in producing... Before we get started...
Guess who's coming? Guess who's coming? Guess who's coming?
It was close to 5 a.m. on a Sunday morning when Alfredo and I crept through his front door, trying to keep quiet as to not wake his mom as we tiptoed oh so quietly back to his bedroom, where little did I know I was about to be introduced to a record album that would change my life. We both had been up since yesterday, and I was ready to call it a night, or day, depending on your perspective. But Alfredo turns and says to me, "You want to listen to something?" He held up a pale green CD case from across the room that I didn't recognize. I now know that it's DJ Shadow's introducing album. Alfredo turns to me and says, "I can't believe you haven't heard of DJ Shadow," and he put on track 3 from the album introducing. The song's called The Number Song.
Breakdown, man.
From the moment I heard that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breakdown, baby, I was hooked. I looked at him and said, "I cannot believe I've never heard of this guy." Introducing was a groundbreaking record. As far as I know, it is the first commercially produced album that is created entirely from samples. Rolling Stone magazine has described DJ Shadow as the Jimi Hendrix of sampling. That is quite a compliment to stand up to. This album is a compilation of samples and other music pieced together to make an entire album. Every bass kick, every hi-hat, every organ tap, guitar riff, vocal, breakbeat, all of it comes from a record from his own personal record collection, which is well over 40,000 pieces of vinyl. After digging in the crates for the sounds, he painstakingly recorded every sample off of the vinyl he was going to use into his computer and his hardware equipment, and went about to creating an album that has stood the test of time. In 2016, a 20-year special edition of Introduction was released. It was released in digital format, it was released on CD, and it was released on vinyl. I'm not ashamed to say, I'm actually proud to say I own every single one of them. I own a copy of practically every song or album DJ Shadow has ever appeared on. He's released other full-length albums and has worked with an endless variety of artists in every genre of music. He's worked with The Verve, Radiohead, Beastie Boys, James Lavelle, Cut Chemist, and Jurassic 5. Through all of that, Introducing still stands tall as his best work by far, and I'm not the only person who says that. DJ Shadow is one of very few select musicians that I know who still performs using vinyl records. After hearing this album, it completely changed the way I listen to music, and the way I created music. This album pulls samples from classical music, heavy metal, even children's storybooks. I no longer turn the radio station or hit skip when I hear a song on the radio I might not like. I never know where my next sample is going to come from. There's this one song called, the song's called Stem Long Stem, and it seems to be this endless journey through a variety of landscapes of music, and out of nowhere comes this hardcore breakbeat that I was totally unexpecting. There's another track on the album that's called Why Hip Hop Sucks in 96. The track is less than a minute long, and it's nothing but an old dude saying, "It's the money," with this DJ Shadow saying to the hip-hop producers to stop making commercially viable music and get back to the roots of hip-hop with beatboxers and DJs and MCs and breakdancers on flattened-out cardboard boxes and classic Adidas shoes. The song Organ Donor has a sample of an organ on it that is still the ringtone on my smartphone to this day. It has always been my main ringtone. To say that I love this album is definitely an understatement. This album has truly helped make me the man that I am today, and it made me the musician that I am as well.